The sign, not my body fat. Check. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, how's this? Louder? Okay, you tell me when it's not loud enough. All right? I want to start off with some, and well, as Diamond said, I am not going to talk about the will of the people. I want to give you some technical information because I think it's important that you have a technical, at least a superficial technical background and knowledge of GMOs. So it's going to be a little technical and not all that exciting, but it'll be informative. First, let me give you some good news. The other day, a Monsanto representative came out publicly and said that they were not being treated fairly by social media. Now, this is why that is so important. Corporations have a tactic. Every corporation does it. They abide by it. They will not give a protest or a demonstration any acknowledgement whatsoever. They won't comment on them. They won't discuss them. They totally ignore that protest or demonstration. And there's a reason for that. They don't want to give the protest any credibility, legitimacy, or publicity. Subsequently, this comment by Monsanto means this, because this is the only time that a representative will speak about a protest, the only time. And that is when that protest starts to get so much attention that other people are learning from it, then they have to come out to give those people the information from their corporation. And so that's a major thing because Monsanto realized that we're getting too big to ignore. Believe me, they go on the internet. They saw that this is happening in 40 countries around the world and in hundreds of cities in this country. And even in Vietnam, during Vietnam, it was not this prevalent. So this is a tremendous movement that's taking place. Let me introduce you to Monsanto. Monsanto created saccharin, DDT, PCBs, and Agent Orange. Now, what all these have in common is that they have been proven to cause cancer. Now, what makes anyone think that GMOs are going to be different? Nothing. Nope. Let me get into a little bit of the technical. A plant will be injected with a GMO, and they have various GMOs, by the way. Some are herbicide resistant, other are pesticides, other make things grow faster and bigger, but they inject a genetically modified organism into a plant. When that plant matures and has seeds, every single one of those seeds has that genetic blueprint. Subsequently, when those seeds are planted in the spring, those plants that grow up, they all have that same genetic blueprint. And it goes on generation after generation. And that's the way, it's a very cheap operation because then the seeds perpetuate every year. Now, a little more science behind it. The GMO stands for genetically modified organism. Organism.
I like the first one better.
Do I still have any credibility? Okay, let me see if I can pick up here where I left off. Genetically modified material. But modified is a very nice word, but it's the wrong word, okay? It's a genetically foreign material.
It's frankenseed.
It's frankenseed, as the gentleman said. It's foreign. And anything foreign that is put into a plant, the plant is going to react. If you put the GMO into a plant, the plant genetic material is not going to recognize it. And subsequently, it's going to interrupt the whole genetic makeup of that plant. And when it does, that disruption results in erratic and unpredictable behavior. The unpredictable behavior can cause cancers, miscarriages, birth defects, and many other health issues. The one GMO that I want to center on here is the pesticide GMO. The plant is injected with a pesticide GMO, and that GMO travels throughout the whole entire plant, throughout the entire fruit, throughout the entire vegetable. And that's the reason for that is farmers do have a legitimate problem of insect invasion into their crops. And it costs them a lot of money to spray 2 or 3 times a year to kill these insects. With this GMO pesticide already in the plant, as soon as an insect eats any part of that plant, it dies. So it's very effective. The only problem is that pesticide stays in the plant. You cannot wash it off. It's in part and parcel of the plant. Now, lastly, I want to talk about corn and cows. Corn is one of the primary foodstuffs in the world. Okay? It has that GMO pesticide. The cows whose primary food is corn, they have that throughout their bodies. So when you have your hamburgers and your steaks, you're eating it. It's even in the milk. And the milk, so when you drink the milk or eat the milk byproduct, the yogurt, the ice cream, the cheese, you're getting those pesticides. And although they're minute amounts, all right, although they're trace amounts, the body is still being poisoned. And we don't know how much of that the body can take. And so why deal with any poison in your body?
Yeah, really.
The only thing good about ingesting that pesticide is you better believe if a mosquito bites you, that bad boy is done. With this damning knowledge that we have of GMOs, what that's going to do is to make you and I stop Monsanto.